That voice. What was that?
They're coming. They're coming.
No. Something's coming. And if it lives down here in the dark, it won't be anything good.
They are coming. You are coming.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, she has come. She is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
You detect a distinct quiver in every note. These creatures have experienced recent tragedy. Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you. The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. The droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker. I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Duergar, dark dwarves chopping Myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Duergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Duergar invaders, huh? I'd like to hear their side of the story first, but all right.
The Sovereign's song twists into images. Duergar changing size, slipping in and out of invisibility, invoking craven divinity. An illusion comes over you. A Duergar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the Circle a service. We will await word.
Wasn't expecting one of you Drow to join the hunt. Praise the Absolute. Did something to upset Disciple Zarel?
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Well then, Drow or not, I reckon I don't have to answer to you. In fact, if you ain't with the Absolute, I reckon you're more like the enemy.
Resurges!
Be conquered.
I will split your
your corpse and roast to pieces!
Die, so your carcass can rise.
On my way.
I'm fading fast. I must heal.
Flank!
Take you.
I'm fading fast.
Which warg chucked you?
Fleshwalker, tongue talker, you hail from the dark, yet far you've come. Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying Myconid corpses.
Duergar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. This circle does not welcome me. But I have heard the song. You mean to cleanse the Duergar rot. I mean to join you. I must see it for myself. Lead me to the rot. I wish to see it fester. Then a nomad I remain.
Don't.
Duergar! Slashed me! Poison!
Gods! Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me? You're a drow. Down here? Tends to be. But I'm nearly good to get on my feet. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, Carl's garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me. Maybe not, but you are. I need you to rescue my kin. We can pay. We're Ironhand Clan, best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Duergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake. Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. But here... I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Duergar ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon. The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song. The music shifts, still melancholic, but now streaked with hope.
Do you hear? A new harmony. Serenity. I name you Peace Bringer.
Fragrant spores waft through the air. Your heart swells with bliss with your every breath.
Freely you have given to us. Freely you may take. The Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward. But before this, I have another boon to ask of you. You have cut out the Duergar blight. but not its source.
In your mind's eye, Spaw shows you a drow striding among Myconid dead.
Nere. This one is called. He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe.
Always another evil to correct. Always another monster to slay.
The Drow lurks in the ruins beyond the lake. Bring him death, and return.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
You there! Drow! Why you in Gexraft? I aren't expecting more of you. Where's Gek? Who are you?
You misshapen flesh lump. Your head empty as a debtor's purse. Curmudgeon. Is your father a beggar?
Craft is ready to sail.
not ready, lass. Company's calling.
What do we got here? Dead hoon walking, seems like. Got any reason I shouldn't sever your head and toss it to the Rothés?
Not in the mood for another fight, believe it or not. Can we play nice?
That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Duergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be. You ain't shitting. Felt the tingle. In that case, let's talk business. Your twat's old friend Nere caused a rockfall, trapped tighter than a hornet's arse.
Couple of known slaves stuck with him too. Little bastards.
You absolute shaggers owe us a crapload of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
Deep gnomes, mostly. Easy to feed. Fat thumbs for digging.
That a problem for you? Fine. Now pay the toll, Jarg. I'm tired of your face. Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you. That twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
Seems we'll have to free Nere before we can collect the bounty on his head.
Don't forget the gnomes. I'm not leaving them with their captors.
Red-eyed bastard. Hey, wait a second. Absolute must have took you in. Caught him sniffing around. Easy marks. Had the stench of the Toplands. Hung them here as a warning. Ain't no one drugs with Clan Flameshade. Me? Who else? My spiders sussed them out of hiding, then Nere taught them a thing or two, and I let them fly.
I speak true, brothers. You know it in your hearts. You know it in your very souls.
We need no Lolth, no Spider Queen. Father Murmath is the head of Clan Lur. He hatched us, raised us, feeds us.
What care we for his business here? He keeps us small, keeps us contained. We should be with the Spider Queen, revered, adored. You, please, explain to my brothers. We must be among our own kind.
These spiders are loyal to the local Duergar. In the event of a fight, they will join the fray against you, with slavering enthusiasm.
Revered. Honored.
Exalted. All three. Follow me, brothers. We will find our due among the Spider Queen's dedicants. We deserve as much.
Our due?
We deserve.
Dedicants. In the name of the Spider Queen, we fly.
Quit distracting me. Hey? Oh, those worthless bugs. Always were the stupidest ones I ever raised. Hope the Minotaurs get them.
corpse regards you lifelessly.
Duergar cultist. True soul's command. Scout. Harper. Last light. A safe haven. In shadows. Cultists. Threat to Baldur's Gate. Jaheira's orders.
Jaheira? Can't say I know the name.
Zahan. Harper Scout.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Faster! Heat up some rocks! Let's see how the little pricks do when we strap fire to their legs.
Not the most sophisticated way of getting what you want from someone, is it?
Move! I don't have time for you.
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true soul near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads.
What is it with these people and heads? Let's get Nears and get out.
Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we dug a ways in. Get Nere out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. Entrance to an ancient temple. General's orders, Nere said. Must contain something important. He got me to recruit non-believers. But not everyone's seeing the Absolute's truth. They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands. Not a one. Unless you count tacking aboleth fangs to my whipping cane. Thought you would. True souls don't abandon their own.
The gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
We'll never get through. We need that smoke powder.
Philomeen's gone, and if she's smart, she won't be coming back.
Tell the sergeant where she went. Beltron's still trapped with that maniac Nere.
Forget the smoke powder. They'd kill Phil on the spot. I won't let you do it. Glittering gods. She actually survived.
Praise Ironhand. Lurida, our prayers are answered. Mom, our friends are trapped in the cave-in. And I know a way to get them out.
Bug, please. True Soul Nere will... You know what he'll do. Lankbug, don't!
I've got no choice, Lurida. We have to chance it. A few days back, there was a scene. Our friend Philomeen, she's a sapper, set off a blast and ran off. We set a spot for hiding if someone found trouble. I'll mark your map. If Philomeen made it, you'll find her there. She'll have the stuff to blow that tunnel wide open and get Beldron and the rest out.
Some firepower will help bust open that wall. Then we can free the poor lads inside. Please, please don't hurt my Phil. I beg you.
Hurry! Our people won't last in that cave-in forever.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. What luck! Look here, Hoon. I seek fresh eyes. Care to lend yours to a weary mason? Ease your suspicions. I've got no mind for slaving. My passion is stone, and my god is the chisel. But these learned eyes reach their limits, and so I must humbly request yours. Peering into cracks and crevices in hope to find history's morsels. I have come up regrettably short. I hope you might see truths where I cannot. The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
The Duergar listens to your tall tale. Though skeptical of the more suspect details, they seem amused enough by the story.
Fascinating. What begat such a powerful flump? Does it still live here to this day? But how exactly does a flump hand forge anything? Alas, you've left me with more questions than answers. My survey continues.
Tired. Sleep.
Rest, little one. But do not take long. I feel his shadow. I heard his name whispered. The rock shivers from the sound. The Ketheric Thorm.
Ketheric Thorm, a familiar name. Halsin mentioned his stronghold deep underground.
Mighty elf, cloaked in darkness. 10 masters ago, and 10 more. But I remember. There was the work, and the blood. There was the Thorm's army. There was the Hellbeast that broke them. The Ketheric Thorm's name faded into stone until the Nere came. I outlived my mother, and her mother's mother, and many mothers beyond. Blessed to see many live, cursed to see many die. I saw tusks and flesh, smelled fire and eggs. It came with the masked men, crashing and smashing. I know not, so I say not. Yet I hear his name again, said by the shadows.
Oh, are those two still talking?
You, grab a cane and whip these Drugnin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker. Damn right I do. Getting cramps in my arm, trying to whip the Drugnin beasts back to work. Now get to the caning, before I thrash you instead. Go on then. Light a fire under the buggers.
No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die! All death, fire. I can smell it. It's too much anger! I can't hold it in! Yes, they made the pain. Now they feed.
Bloody Rothés have lost it. Put them down.
More.
And the
I need healing. Cuckold, Colton, curmudgeon. Crusty rogue.
You stare into the eye. Your reflection stares back. The longer you stare, the more uneasy you feel. There is a presence. You are seen. The eye is unbothered by your prodding.
Duergar can't hurt anymore. We'll wait until it's safe to leave. You helped me. I help you.
This echoes in your mind.
I sense you, true soul. Come to me. Come to Nere. The poison spread.
Nere's as good as dead without us. Let's just hope his whispers don't reach any true souls.
Nere's voice fades, but your head still tingles with his anger and fear.
We need to get that Nere guy unstuck, or those gnomes are done for. Come on, focus.
That drow, Nere, is going to be on his last gasp unless someone digs him out. Though, not necessarily our concern, of course.
This true soul Nere's stuck behind a rockfall, is he? Forgive me if I'm in no hurry to go digging him out.
You wish to speak? Impressive. Most would quake at the mere thought of delving that far into the Underdark. What did you find? Keep looking. If they're present, then it's likely there's a route to Moonrise somewhere. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely, but if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it.
Shit. You got one of Nere's moon lanterns, Zharg? Pixie lamps. If you're headed to Moonrise, you won't last without it.
Toplands are clogged with the Death Dark. Choke you in no time.
You daft? It's there in the name. Shadows up there black as the lower dark. A few sniffs could fell an ogre.
Sounds like the Shadow Curse. We must be getting closer to Moonrise. Perhaps we should seek out this Nere while we can, though. Let's just hope you're right. Otherwise, we're just aiding the enemy.
What path lies before me?
Looks like an ambush. Over here?
Let feast the eyes of the faithful. Know your goddess. Know her command.
Hold it! I swear to Iron Hand. One more step, and a blow us to chunks!
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder, but the scent is acrid, as if contaminated somehow. Or much, much more concentrated.
She's gonna blow up. That's my thing.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down. Drach! Dropping my name like your cultist arse knows me. Like we're friends. I know what you are. One of Nere's cult goons. Sailed right in. Better to die in this shit-eat than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me. Lorida! Ruddy mind games. I know all about your tricks, true soul. Shit. I can't do it. Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer. You want to waste rune powder on... Look, you have no idea what you're dealing with. Any true Iron Hand would trade their life for a grain of this stuff. It's the whole damn reason we're here, and I'm not leaving without it. But let me go. Maybe I'll spare you a vial.
Rune powder is gnomish folklore, an explosive of awesome power handed down to the gnomes by their war god, Gerdel Ironhand, a formula so dangerous it was stricken from history, if it ever existed to begin with.
We've heard the same ones, I bet. A fistful of fire that can turn cities to dust. Well, it's real. And I need to bring it back to Baldur's Gate. I'd rather my clan were with me, but the mission comes first. A vial's what I can spare you. Look, we're freedom fighters. We need this powder to prove a point. To people who really need a point proven to them. Let me go, and you'll be on the right side of history. That's all I can say. A barrel of this could light up the Underdark. A vial is plenty. Just let me go my way. Listen, you see Lurida at the dig? Tell her I'm dead, impaled, half-eaten. I don't care. Make up a story.
I'm not sure I blame her, though Lurida might.
Beloved? I might have been hers. She sure as hell wasn't mine. I'm getting the rune powder back to Baldur's Gate. Alone.
Beldron's still trapped! Find Philomeen and get that smoke powder!
Move on! I gave her everything! And she has the gall to send you to break me! Get us out of here, all of us! And hope for her sake her path never crosses mine again!
Yes, true soul? Scrying Eye. Nere says the absolute scryers see through 'em. Watching. Judging. You don't know about the seat of the absolute? No doubt you'll see it for yourself soon enough. That's so. Set it near the rubble and ignite it. That'll blow the drow out.
Should get started. And that goes for
Get
that.
out of the way!
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits!
Beldron, can you hear me?
Finally. Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin!
Nere does not fail.
You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious. You dare speak to me without due reverence. That was your first and last mistake. Thrinn, carve out her heart and serve it to the Rothés. If she indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save her. Insufferable, insolent scum. I'm going to enjoy this. Duergar, this true soul has betrayed us. Let her blood prove your devotion.
Impero Divi! Impero Divi! Majesty of manure, sovereign of shit. Rank malodorous pustule.
Take you.
For this. There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
A decaying corpse lies before you. The head breaks off cleanly from the Drow's body.
Murder! They have killed her! She's really gone.
At least some of us are safe. Praise Iron Hand. If only there were more blessings to count.
Baldur! I was so worried! Did Nere hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Iron Hand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? You did just lift a mountain from our heads, so good enough for me, I reckon. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Wulbren gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Wulbren. Now!
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Wulbren. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
How did you... Well, you're a sharp one. Most still believe it's a fairy tale. I know I did, once. But not Wulbren. He bloody found it. A small cache buried down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast. Not long enough. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
And just like that, you'd leave Wulbren behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Wulbren might have kept you around.
And neither will this twit, apparently.
My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake. Then, on to the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Wulbren together.
Well, you did it. I shouldn't be surprised, considering our history. And yet... nothing good happens in the Underdark. You should know as well as I. As you know, some of the Iron Hand gnomes, my friend Wulbren among them, have been taken prisoner in Moonrise Towers. They're not even going after him. I wish I were surprised. And so, to Moonrise Towers I go. I don't have time for this. The Iron Hand gnomes might already have their hands on rune powder. What? That is... what do you know about rune powder? Actually, don't answer that. The littler said about it, the better. No one should touch that stuff. Not Wulbren, and especially not those Iron Hand jackals. They're a clan of artificers in Baldur's Gate. I won't speak ill of their skills, but their politics are another matter entirely. They call themselves freedom fighters. I call them extremists. Rest at a Drow camp. I'd be safer among mind flayers. Fine. Show me where to go, and I'll try my luck. I'll have a better chance of rescuing Wulbren if I'm at my best. And, thank you.
This is a Harper rune. There must be a stockpile nearby. Left out in plain sight like that?
No. The Harpers are too smart for that.
Best avoid that trap. A shapeshifter lying in wait. It won't get the drop on me.
No need for me to ask how you fared. Some of my kin have already made it here, safe and sound. It's past time we were back in the city. But if you find yourself there, call on us. The Iron Hand gnomes are good friends to have. Like I say, we Iron Hands make good friends. But bad enemies too. Some folk are about to be reminded of that.
Thanks again for offing that drow. Only made it here because of you. But I can't stop thinking about the rest of us. Stuck in Moonrise with a bunch of sadists. Poor bastards.
The Myconids are trying to help, but I keep seeing my friends in Moonrise screaming.
Iron Hand keep us safe.
You saved my skin, but there's more bastards out there. For everyone you kill, paint on me.
Peacebringer, be at home. The Drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it. The rot still spreads. Let me join you, so I may cleanse it. I must see it for myself. Lead me to the rot. I wish to see it fester. Remain in the Underdark, and I will follow. We cleanse the rot together. The tumor is excised. The Duergar are dead. Here, I break ground. From the dark will a mighty circle rise. My song will fill the grotto. Death Doer. The grotto may sustain but one sovereign. In the age of Glut, there may be no Spaw. Eliminate the other sovereign. A fate it has earned. My circle long suffered while the Duergar flourished. I sang to Spaw for help, yet it cowered in the grotto and let my people be slaughtered. Choose, Smooth Mind. Help me grow a mighty circle and reap the reward, or protect the precious poltroon as it waits for the circle of Glut to devour it whole. It is my right. It is my right.
Its delicate harmonies turn to scrapes and scratches.
Your corpse will birth my circle.
Odor, mayhaps.
Well, it's lights out for old Glut. He gave it his best shot anyway.
A sovereign with no subjects. Glut won't be mourned.
Peacebringer, be at home.
You are one with Spaw. Your throat tightens, then relaxes. The air is serene, your mind untroubled.
The songs we sing now carry your spirit. I first named you Peacebringer.